TVC News, Lagos.
Elsewhere, the chair of the governing board of the International Labour Organization, Richard Adejola, has called on permanent member countries to vote in support of the democratization process within the body. Mr. Adejola, who is Nigeria's representative at the ILO, said the move will enhance democracy, human rights and global development. Senior correspondent Sharon Ijason reports.
At the ongoing 350th session of the ILO Governing Board meeting, there was a call for the democratization of the ILO. Nigerian representative Richard Adejola during the meeting said that there is a need for the tripartite working group to have full, equal and democratic participation in the ILO's tripartite governance. As Nigeria continues to show experience in diplomacy in taking decisions on policies, laws and monitoring of the world of work at the global stage, members of the tripartite body believe that promoting decent work is an integral requirement for regional and national development.
We see an enormous accumulation of wealth on the side of big corporations, but also in some places in the world, whereas other places in the world continue to go through enormous crises, climate crisis, inflation problems, energy crisis, food problems, and we, as the ILO, must address all these crises from the perspective of, indeed, our aim, which is social justice and decent work for all. This week in Geneva, we have discussed, for instance, the important issue of digitalization and how, in an era of technology, we can make sure that everybody benefits.
We have had a lot of discussions around the outcomes from an expert meeting that now see language around a living wage being incorporated into the language of the ILO in a more specific way, and that's a big deal. And that's a big deal because for some time there have been countries that have, and employers in particular, that have avoided any mention of a living wage. And what is it? It's simply going to vary from country to country because it is that wage that allows you and your family to be able to provide the basic necessities.
The democratization of the International Labour Organization governing body can be made possible if 3 more countries amongst the 8 member countries of chief industrial importance vote in favor. The advocacy for the independence of the governing board has been on for more than 3 decades. Sharon Ijason, TVC News, Geneva, Switzerland.
Well, that's the news.